Hey, soap making friends, I'm going to take just a few minutes to show you a feature that you might not know about that you have access to on every formula tutorial that's published in the formula directory at Cottage DIY. So yes, in this 2-minute video today, I am talking to my members. But also, if you're a little curious about what those pages look like, then let's hop into a tutorial page so I can show you something helpful. Now, if you're working on a skincare line for a small business and you use any of the formulas on this website for your products, which you are more than welcome to do, one of the things that you'll want to put on your label packaging is an expiration date from the time your customer has opened the product until you believe that your product will stay fresh. And that means that you have to know how long your item is going to stay fresh, preserved, and usable for its shelf life. And in order to do that, you have to test your products. And one helpful way to do that is by keeping a record on a stability data worksheet. Now, this is just a worksheet that's essentially a calendar of notes where you record the details of your product over time. Now, fortunately, on every tutorial page in the tutorial directory, you can print out a stability data worksheet that's already made just for your item. So let me show you what that looks like when you're taking notes to establish an expiration date for your item. We're going to use this sugar scrub as an example. So let's pretend that we just made a batch of this. Now down here on the left-hand side is a really pretty pink columned sheet, and click on that and it will open up. Your PDF is ready to print, and you can print this out as a sheet. You can see here what it looks like. And the very day that you've made your product is going to be day 1. Now, you're going to fill out the data and all of the details that you see here in the left-hand column, and then you're going to add in any specific notes that you want to point out about your product specifically over here in the right-hand column. And you're going to take your sample product and you're going to put it on the shelf, and 30 days later, we're going to repeat this. Now, you are going to be using your product within those 30 days. You're going to open the packaging, you're going to stick your fingers in there, you're going to use it up and close the packaging, put it back on the same normal shelf that you would if it were any other product that you're using. And 30 days later, you're going to pull out your stability data worksheet and you're going to repeat this little ritual, and you're going to take notes and you're going to write down all of your observations and everything that you see here on both the left and the right hand columns. Then 60 days later, you're going to do the same thing. And then 90 days, and you can do this all the way up to 1 year or to whenever your product runs out. Now, of course, you may be making a product that isn't intended to last for 1 year, maybe only 30 days. But even so, you can only state an expiration for the length of time that you've tested the freshness of your product. Your product, of course, can stay fresh way longer than your stated expiration, but not the other way around. Now, in the future, when you need to go ahead and restock your inventory and you want to make the same formula again, your formula's already been tested for an expiration, and if you don't remember what that is, you just go back to your stability data sheet records and you review your notes. Now, there's a lot more to know about your expirations and how to preserve your items and what it is that you're looking for when you're testing for that freshness. But if you want a fast, convenient way to test and record, then you have these sheets right here, and they're ready to be printed for every formula that you make. Now, let me know in the comments if you prefer to print out a sheet and keep that as your record, or would you like me to build a program where you can do this directly from your account and then save your product stability data sheet on a digital sheet where you can just log in and record it for your records? Because if that is something that you guys want, I will be happy to build that. That's no problem, but only really if you find it helpful. So do let me know in the comments. Also, I will be back next Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. for another live. So if you have any questions about this post today, post your question down below and I will answer you in the next live. Take care, friends.